Okay, so the human race is, I mean, it's going to shit. Well, I mean the Earth, and we live on the Earth, and we're turning it to shit. Um, if you're if you're worried about if humans will survive, period, then we will. I won't. The people who own everything will, who run the world will. Everyone else is gonna die and be killed. Um, See, the thing is, okay. Well, here's an answer that you can do right now. You can go outside and show your fellow man some love. Okay. That's not. I mean, in the long run, it's not gonna really help anything, but we're not gonna be here much longer anyway, so you might as well help each other out till the end. Um, but what we could do right now and maybe have a chance, but I doubt it. Not really. What we'd have to do is just stop having children. I mean, it's that easy, or at least only have one, you know. But we still got people out here having like 5 children, and and then we got, and then there's people who are kids still, and they think, when they grow up they're gonna have a big house and uh and a nice car and whole bunch of kids, and all their kids are gonna have a bunch of things. That's just unrealistic, honestly. Where did I get this from? Terrence McKenna. And where did Terrence McKenna get this from? He was high on mushrooms, and something told him, some being. Um, he was like, how do I save the world? I don't know. I'm paraphrasing, but I remember him talking about this. How do I save the world? And then whatever, the mushroom was like, well, all you gotta do is only have one kid. And if we would have, if Terrence McKenna was like, if everybody looked to him and was like, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. Like 20 years ago, right now, I don't think we'd be on a path to extinction. Um, Even if we do it right now, uh, I don't know. I think it's too late. But we could try that, but that's not about to happen. Voluntarily, cause of the normies. Because if you told this to a reasonable, like somebody who knows the world actually, not somebody who I made A's and B's in school, and I went to college and I know about the world. I'm gonna have 5 kids, and we're gonna all have 5 kids, and then those 5 kids are gonna have 5 kids. That's just retardation. I'm sorry, but there's something wrong with you. Well, I mean, they think that oh yeah, and we gotta change the mentality. While some parts of the Christian mentality are good, others are not so. Like people now, when I try to explain how the world is going to end to Christians, they say, well, then Jesus is gonna come back down, and we're all about to transcend. Um, while transcendence is I do believe it is possible. I don't think it's gonna happen because of just the way the world is. There's not enough light. There's too much darkness to transcend. So either we're about to get to a point where the people who are pure-hearted and love everything and all that good stuff are going to move to the higher dimensions. Everybody else is gonna still be here, fucked. That's pretty much what the revelation is, right? Or no, the rapture, yeah. People think that it's just so you float up to the sky. No, it's I mean, you're going into a higher dimension. That's the only way we're going to be able to escape our predicament. So whether that will happen or not, I don't know. Probably not, but yeah, so only have one child would be good. And share love, man, spread the love. And but I mean, honestly, it's too late. But if all you're worried about is all I care about is if humans survive. Oh yeah, we'll survive. I mean, the Illuminati, you know. I don't know. Like two people are gonna watch this anyway, so it's not gonna be even talking to a large audience. But they are the people who run everything. They are going to depopulate because we're too dumb to do it on our own. I mean, 20 years ago, we could have been like, you know what? We're heading on a path to destruction. And it's not like we just now are like, oh my god, we're going to go extinct. I mean, look at the Lorax. That came out a long ass time ago. I mean, people knew all the way back then what was going to happen. I mean, 20 years ago, the vibe was in the air. Terrence McKenna, he knew about it. What's his name? It was the dude who went around in the Amazon and shit. White dude, like he knew it. He could feel it. He was like, oh, we're tearing down the rainforest, and at this rate we're going to go extinct. Nobody listened, and now we're here. And now we're pretty much fucked. If you're broke, I mean, pretty sure we're all gonna die. Unless you're like really, really rich, you know, in the Illuminati, all that shit. You're in cahoots with those type of people. You're probably gonna die. And out of yeah, no, it sucks. And that's the world we live in. That's the world. I'm supposed to build a life in this. Like, I'm 15, almost 16. Only a kid would say that. I'm supposed to grow up. I'm supposed to grow up and go to college and have a family. For what? Because chances are I'm going to be around to see the end of it. I think it is that close, and if I'm not, then if I have children, they definitely will be. So, why are we so dumb? I don't know. I wish things weren't this way, but oh yeah, those are the solutions. Only have one child or none is even better. Really, if we're talking about the right brain, if we're thinking in a Luciferian way, you know, it'd be kill as many people as you can because that's what would be best for the Earth and the future. But but I don't recommend that because you know, I mean, this world is gonna end someday anyways, you know? I mean, and at the end of t- 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 time, where are we gonna be? You know? Hopefully, I mean, I used to think, you know, if we actually make it till the end of time, we'll be able to build some sort of a super a computer that the code is actually the particles of the universe, and we'd be able to create our own little paradise for all of eternity. But that's not gonna happen. We won't make it the next 100 years. I say we, as in you know, the majority. That there will be a tiny a sector, you, you know, of people who make it, but they're gonna be Satanists, you know, Satanists. Anyways, so they're pieces of shit. Yep. There won't be any people left who are good, so that's what's gonna happen. So while you're here, help as many people as you can, because when you die, all this will just look like a video game, look like a little illusion. So, you know, and that's all I gotta say. See you later, my dudes.